What's up, Gen Z fam? Today here in the studio we have a true OG who's been dominating the media space from YFM down to dropping classics with his team NFL, and he's actually seen it all.
Get ready to dive deep into the world of music, media, and what it really means to build a legacy.
And if you're watching us, this is the Gen Z show on Metro TV. Do also follow our socials at the Metro TV Ghana and the Gen Z Show Studios on all social media platforms. We'll be right back from the break. Welcome back from the break, and if you just joined us, you've tuned into the Gen Z show on Metro TV Ghana. Follow us on all social media platforms at Metro TV Ghana and the Gen Z Show Studios. And my name is Kemi Keys, and today I'm here with
Amanda, and I'm sitting in for Lakisha, who is not feeling well. Get well soon, baby girl.
Yeah, baby girl.
We love you.
It's the way last week I said that I wish somebody else was sitting, and then all of a sudden she's not here. But I wish you the very best of health.
Speedy recovery.
Yeah. And I said we had a true OG in the house.
Yeah.
So he goes by the name
Eddie Blake.
What's up?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Nice one.
How many goals should I score you?
Ah, man, you see, I my first time playing, I'm already showing you some hard things. You lucky, I told you, man, if it was Tekken, like by now I'll show you something, but it's for FIFA.
Okay,
everybody plays FIFA.
So would you hire a lawyer?
I got a few lawyers in the building. Be careful what you wish for.
So guys, anticipate. He has lawyers.
I have lawyers.
I'm also there.
Bear lawyers.
So today's
Can I say I'm really happy? Look, we gotta show our feet. I mean,
Yeah,
look at that. We
we're
have
twinning.
the same
Yeah.
exact sneakers. Amazing.
Yeah.
You have good taste in sneakers. I'll tell you that
Thank
much.
you.
Yes.
Manji, what's up?
Not too bad. Everything cool?
So let's get into business. You've been in the media space, right, from Smash TV
Yes.
down to our era where we do the social media stuff.
Yes.
What has it been like from that time to now, since you found yourself in their era and in our era as well?
Yeah, I mean it's crazy because I think back in the day, the people that were in charge didn't really want to give power to the youth to speak up and do their thing like now.
Yeah.
You know, the youth had to really work, like climb over hurdles and jump over kind of mountains just to get the chance to be heard. And I think that's the biggest difference. They didn't really believe in the youth back then, whereas nowadays my people are more like, because we went through that when we were growing up, it's like we now kind of feel that, well, no, we know what it was like, and we're giving more power to the youth for them to do their things. And of course, you know, by then there was only three TV stations in Ghana.
Which
if
were?
you believe that. It was a GBC, was the main one, and then there was TV3 at some point later on, but there was GBC, Metro TV, and TV3. Even Metro TV, let's take it further back. It was just Metro TV on GTV. Metro TV had a slot on GTV when it was just one TV station back then. Then later on, Metro TV developed its own station, and then TV3 came. So then you had like 3 TV stations. So it was much harder for us to break in. And you know, there was one time, crazy stuff. I was on all the 3 TV stations at once at the same exact time. Like you click 3 times, and I'm there. One is showing my video from NFL. The other one, I'm doing some live show, and then the other one was probably Smash TV or something. It was crazy, but that's how it was back then. There wasn't like it was like the Wild West. You know, it's not like now there's more people, and because of technology and all that stuff, it's like, you know, there's a lot more access to information. Back then, it was more restricted.
Wow. And looking at the trend now, where everybody jumps on social media, every youth out there wants to actually set up, turns their bedroom into studios. Either they are talking about podcasts, they are doing something social.
Yes.
Do you think that that's the way to go, or do you think that we are out of track?
You've been out of track for a long time. No, I don't think there's such a thing as being out of track or off tangent. I think that, you know, we just move on with the times, and you change with the times, and whatever it is that's happening, you have to roll with what's happening. I mean, this is the time for young people to do their thing, and you don't have to go and audition for Smash TV or the Gen Z show just because you need to be on television. Now you can do your own show.
Yeah.
You can do your own show on TikTok. You can do your own show on YouTube. You don't have to, you know, you can have just an iPhone that works properly, and then boom, Bob's your uncle, and you have a TV show. And to some extent, you're like, okay, well, then, you know, that means everybody can be that. Yeah, that's the way it is now. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Because if you find your calling and you make your money out of it, who am I to criticize?
Well, so what is the trend now for the youth out there, in the sense that now everybody is social media, even traditional media is now moving to social media.
Yeah.
What do you think is the way to go for even a show like ours? Okay, what do you think we need to be doing to actually fall in line with what everybody wants?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think you should be falling in line with what everybody wants. I think you should be trying to like create a different niche for yourself. Like do something that nobody else is doing. And a lot of people, let me put it like this: a lot of people don't know what they want. To tell you the truth, a lot of people are very confused. Like, well, okay, whatever we can get, well, you know. So you need to also be the leader and say, you know what, this is what I think you should be listening to. This is what I think you should be watching because of how much knowledge or how much, you know, experience I may have in the subject matter. So that helps to like open people's eyes. You need to be the pathfinder. You need to be the leader rather than just say, okay, well, everybody wants us to go on TikTok and do these weird videos, and you go to some Bola and do a video and everybody, oh, you got like 20,000 likes.
Yeah, you know.
And hey, Bola, yeah, hey, Bola, you know. But if that's what, and everybody's going there, but that doesn't mean that, okay, we should all follow and do. You know, at the end of the day, we also have to like educate and let people know that, well, look, we do the Bola like this, we can also do it like this. You know, we can style the Bola up, you know, and that could also be, it could be a big thing. So I think that let's also be the pace setters rather than just follow the trends. Also set the trends.
Okay, so Eddie, I'd like to know, we Gen Zs place a lot of value on mentorship and hands-on experience. How has mentorship been for you throughout your journey?
Man, I gotta tell you, Amanda, for me, it's been like maybe the lack of mentorship for me, because like, I mean, my dad was my mentor for a long time, you know, and I looked at it, my dad is my dad, and you know, and then when he passed, it's like, well, forget about it. I don't have a mentor. Even when he was alive, it was like, I always had to find my own way. I had to like always find my own way. I was a bit of a difficult child sometimes, you know, as much as I tried to be a good guy. Like, you know, hip hop made me do it. So it's like, I never really had a mentor. I looked up to my dad as my dad, and oh my gosh, I want to be like my dad. But in terms of, especially because of the business I was in, and in the music and the entertainment and the TV and the sports entertainment, all of that stuff, I couldn't have a mentor because I didn't really look up to anybody else but my dad. And you know, he wasn't in the business. He was a sportsman, ex-sportsman, very famous, but not in the entertainment business, you see. So I never really had a mentor.
So it was quite difficult for you navigating.
Well, yeah, but I found it all like excitement. I mean, there's no such thing as it being difficult. At the end of the day, you can only try and fail, you know, and do what you feel like doing and be happy about what you do. I'll tell you one thing, like, I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't happy, if I wasn't entertained. I hate being bored. I'm the kind of guy, I get bored very easily. Like, already I'm bored. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not bored. But I'm just saying that, like, I get really, really bored easily. So it's like everything I did back then, I had to find excitement in it, you know, and that's the life. You know, you gotta live life. You gotta step up. I'm a Sagittarius, I think. Maybe that's why.
Ooh.
You know, us Sagittarius, we go out there, we live life. You know, we want to take chances. We want to take risks. We want to be the Johnny on the spot and spontaneous and all that. So I think that has helped me in my career as well.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Well, looking at the career path, you made mention that your dad was in a different industry, the sports sector.
Yes.
And we know, looking at even what happens now, from the likes of Abedi Pele, where his kids are also following him into sports. What made you switch into entertainment?
Man, my dad never wanted me to be a boxer like he was. I mean, my dad was a champion boxer. He had gold medals in the Olympics, Commonwealth, silver medals, bronze. He won them all. But when he retired, we had a restaurant. We had the first Italian restaurant in Ghana. So that was he was a restaurateur afterwards. And none of those practices appeal to me, you know, especially the boxing. I mean, look, I don't mind fighting, but I don't want to get punched in the face. like you get punched in the face. I mean, it's not the best thing, you know. Somebody sucker punched me at some club some years ago. Whoa. I'll never forget that guy. If I see him now, I will beat him. But anyway, so like, it's like it happens, you know. But like, I don't want to be. But not to say that I wasn't athletic. I mean, my dad tried to get me to be a tennis player, which in hindsight I probably should have done that because I would have made a lot more money. There was
Ghana here.
There was a guy called Franco Furi. He was like the biggest tennis player in Ghana at the time. And my dad wanted me to be just like him. And I could tell that I had the skills, you know, but I just didn't want to do it. I just wanted to find my own path. And your parents can only tell you to do this and give you you can take the horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink.
Yeah.
So like my dad and my mom, they did their best to show me, look, do this. No, okay, then if you don't want, then what do you want to do? I say, well, I want to do this. I want to be a rapper. I'm like, what? You want to be a rapper? A rapper? What the hell? Like, did you say I want to be a rapper? Like, especially in Ghana at that time, African boy in Ghana, you want to be a rapper. Rap where? Rap presents?
Yeah, not serious.
You know, rap presents and Christmas is ain't Christmas. But it's like, that's what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to be a rapper. And funny enough, we started our rap group and we started pigeon rap in the world, not just Ghana. We started, you are sitting next to the guy who started, one of the three guys who started pigeon rap in the world. And we don't get the props, F the props, but it's like, it's the truth. So I managed to do what I wanted to do regardless, you know, and be happy. And I give it to my parents. They were very lenient. They said, you know what, if that's what you want to do, good luck. And we'll be here to support you. And I wish every parent would be like that. I mean, it's amazing.
Are your parents full Ghanaian bred?
No. My mom was Italian and my dad was...
Because not a full African parent would say, okay, go and be the rapper you want.
I think my dad, because also he lived in Italy for a long time, so I think the European... My dad was a very Ghanaian, he's the most Ghanaian person. They offered him Italian citizenship. He didn't want. He said he's a Ghanaian, but he doesn't want to be Italian. So it's like he was proper Ghanaian, but he had his mind open. Like you could say that his mind was very open because
of his influence with the Italians.
In Europe and all that. I think that helped him a lot, especially around that time. This time is different. Now we have Ghana's, even now, I'm sure the parents are more lenient because of how things are.
Yeah,
you see Stonebwoy is making it big, Shatta Wale is making so much money. I mean, now, if you want to be an artist, I know people who are pushing their kids to be artists. You know who you are. Doing a great job with them, by the way. But, like, you know, they're doing that because there's money to be made. Why not? You know, at the end of the day, it's all money we want. You know, we want a legacy and all that, but we also want money here and now to buy stuff. To buy these cool kicks, you know, to buy a PS5. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. We want money. So any parent worth their salt will say, well, go to school, learn the basics of life, have that sense, you know, and something to fall back on in case your dream doesn't work. Yeah. That's the most important bit.
How would you rate the entertainment industry today?
In Ghana?
In Ghana. So let's say like Ghana.
Out of what? Out of 10?
Let's do a scale of
look, they say we did some research recently, and they said that after sports, music is the most, the hottest commodity in Ghana. The most consumed commodity in Ghana. After sports, it's music. So we're doing good. Music is big. Music is, you look at Dirty December, Ghana, crazy. So to say we're doing good. We obviously the country is doing good with that. They'll tell you again and again that there are no structures, Well, what structures are you looking for? Like, what are the structures that all the musicians, artists, they'll say, there's no structure. What are the structures that you are looking for exactly? You want a hit, you want a viral song, you want a song that makes money, you want to go on tour. That's your structure, man. Like, you know, there's no A&Rs and there's no record labels and there's all that. But sometimes you don't even need that. I mean, sometimes it's if you know the business, you just have to know the business. Artists, if they knew the business a bit more, you'll be making more money and then you will make your own structures.
Eddie, so what has been your wildest behind the scene you could share with us?
Okay, that's a very hot question. Man, plenty.
Hey.
There's some stuff. Let's just be happy that there wasn't any social media back then. It was easier. But there's plenty. I mean, come on. There's
Just one.
okay.
Just
There's
one,
one
just
that
one.
the wildest. I wouldn't think it's wild. I mean, we went to a school in Togo, the British School of Lomé. We went for a performance. This was even before we dropped an album, and just before we dropped the album, went there and they cooked for us the next morning. They did everything for us, everything.
Everything.
Everything. You understand? Everything.
Everything.
Guys,
Let's just say
everything.
it was just the full buffet.
Yeah.
Let's just say the full buffet was open in the morning. I mean, great stuff. Yeah, I mean that's the wildest one. I mean, out
feel
of that,
like,
you know, and then there are all the little things that happen, little fights or the craziness. There was always some craziness back then. Those days, it's like I said, you guys have played it very safe now because back then everyone was wild and everyone was looking for trouble and everyone was looking to make a name and it was exciting. I mean, those are really exciting times.
Interesting.
Right, before we go,
Yes.
we've had a name NFL,
Aha.
NFL.
Yes.
What's the story behind NFL?
Well, in a nutshell, briefly, let me try and break it down for you.
Right.
So, halftime. Oh no, that's the them. Sorry. Okay, so here's what happened. It started off with three of us called. We was a whole crew actually, 3, 4, 5. A guy called Jake the Snake, my guy who I'm always my brother, Tini Quay. Then there was Daniel Dama, and then there was Cy Lover, CY. The Funky African. You guys should look up Cy Lover, Gen Z's.
Yeah.
Trust me, Cy is one of the best freestyle. It was big back then. So CY came up with the name. We said let's do a group, and we said okay, NFL. We could call ourselves NFL, man. Like niggas for life. And I'm like, oh, niggas for life. Yeah, that's a cool name, but that's kind of hard, don't you think? So we changed. Okay, well let's change it to Notorious for Life.
Why Notorious?
Because we were pretty notorious. Let's just leave it there. We're just notorious for partying and doing things, and it was just party and crazy. Lots of crazy back then. So then the name changed to Native Funk Lords when we finally got our deal.
Okay.
We got a deal with KK Dua. He was our manager at Mesoras. He found us and he's like, yo, you guys are cool. You guys should rap in Pidgin. He came with the idea. We were rapping in English at the time, but he came up with the idea that we should rap in Pidgin. And he said, well, let's call ourselves Native Funk Lords, NFL. So, so then that was it. And then Native Funk Lords kicked off. And then when we finished, then it became no fucking lyrics. Sorry, you're gonna beep that out. And then it became National Lords. It just changed. But that's afterwards.
Afterwards.
When we stopped rapping, we just made fun of the whole thing. So,
And
yeah.
from there, what impact do you think you made in your era? And then we go for a commercial break.
Impact, man. I would say the Pidgin. A lot of these guys will not tell you. All the big rappers, all the big names out there, they all listened to us when they were growing up. You know, I'll say a good majority of them were influenced by our music. All the big names that are big now, they won't tell you now. When they see me, they say, "Oh, Eddie Blair, oh Charlie," and they see, what's it, senior, I get all that. But they won't tell you unless you ask them, you know, that kind of thing there, which is a good vibe. I'm not asking for any validation or props, so I don't want any of that. That shit they bought me said. So, like, the idea is that we did that, whether they like it or not, whether people like it or not, we started Pidgin rap. We started rapping in Pidgin English. People were singing somehow even then, but then people were even looking down on people who rapped in Pidgin, or people were like, you people, this is what you're going to learn in school. You're supposed to be learning English. You come out and you're speaking with Pidgin English.
Yeah.
They hated it, but we went ahead and did it, and it influenced so many artists out there.
Right. And what is it now for Eddie Blay? But before you answer that, let's go for a break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Gen Z show, and Eddie.
Yes, madam.
So Kemi, before we left, Kemi was asking, what is it now for you? So
Well, I was programs manager at YFM for 9 years. I did that for a long time, and I kind of like felt that I had to, you know, find a new challenge. I'm always looking for new challenges. As was Saji, as I said, Saji's always looking for challenges. And I wanted to go back to what I loved the most, you know, which was television. You know, that was my first love. Before I even started radio, it was all about TV. And so I am now here at What's Up TV as the channel manager here on What's Up TV. And yeah, I still got my show on YFM though every Saturday. It's called The Mashup. Between 6 and 8 p.m. every Saturday, 107.9, The Mashup with the Blase Lieutenant. That's wild. But yeah, and here it's fun because I get to be, I get to do what I wanted to do on television and actually, bring back, make TV sexy again is my make it great again, kind of like what you guys are doing as well, But as I want to put my part in again, and it's fun being, running a TV station that's predominantly music. We do lots of music, show lots of music videos. We're doing something that I've never seen. I've done this business for a long time, but I have never seen what we're doing now. We're doing events back to back to back. We're doing a campus tour, for example.
Yes.
It started off with 10 campuses. It's now 17 campuses that we're doing. We've done 4 already. And if you see what there's one weekend, we did 3 events in one weekend. Yes. Friday, I had to do an event. In under 18 hours, I pulled off.
Eddie's got the moolah.
Guys, so let me just let you know what sometimes happens behind the scenes. So most of the time, if you find us on campuses as well, I have a conversation with Amanda, and we're like, it's like somebody's always ahead of us. Like, who is that person who's always ahead of us? And we have a solid team who do background checks for us and realize that this man is the one actually stepping his game. I'm like, no, what is this man doing so different? Like, before we could say Jack, he's already there. Before we could say Jack, he has pulled up.
Full branding.
And then we're like, yo, this man is actually on speed. Like, how is he understanding us Gen Zs? And we don't even know how he does it.
Me, I'm a Gen Z at heart, so I'll tell you right now, man. I identify as a Gen Z. Let me put it like that.
Why do you want to identify yourself?
No, I don't. I'm just playing. I don't particularly like you guys.
Why no, we won't agree. At this point, I have to drop the pad. You have to justify yourself because.
Nah, I mean, look, man. I think that a lot of Gen Zs these days, like, you guys want the easy way out, which is my problem. A lot of maybe not you, but there's a few that I've met that always, I was like, all right, man, I don't want to do that. I just want to do this.
But here's where we Gen Zs are saying that, Charlie, we they hustle. So how are you saying that we're also trying to find the easy way? Because every Gen Z out there is also hustling.
That's true. Maybe you're looking for you have to really find what you're looking for. I think that could be the problem. You have too many options, possibly. Well, maybe if you had less options and less things to think about to do. Okay, if I don't. When we were starting, there was like I said, 3 TV stations. Very few options. So maybe that's a problem. Maybe that's also making things a bit too, in a way, making it easy and also making it complicated for you. Yeah. I think it's a double-edged sword what's happening because you have all this information at your fingertips, all the best technology, all the best phones, all the best software, apps. Yeah,
I think our generation is not the best. I don't know, like, is it that you didn't have it in your time? That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's it.
So you see,
I'm jealous.
So, Gen Z, you understand why now your parents fight with you because they didn't get it.
Imagine if I had all this. Hey, by now I'll be on the moon, like, literally.
You're actually the moonlight.
You see, you got lyrics. So, but I'm saying that, look, at the end of the day, I know a lot of like Gen Zs and I know what you guys are going through. It's not easy.
What do you think we are going through?
You're going through a very confusing period of your lives.
What makes you think so?
That's why they got so many, that's why they got all this, the woke ideology now is that it came from the Gen Zs basically and the millennials. Millennials too are also
didn't do anything.
And the millennials didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
Right. So it's the woke aspect that I think that also has made things a bit complicated for everybody. You're spending too much time thinking about how you feel than rather doing stuff, is my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. Like I said, I'm in my corner.
The way he's just saving himself.
Exactly. I got lawyers. So at the end of the day, I could be wrong, but it feels like you're just doing things and always thinking about, you're overthinking things, man. The overthinking is too much. Charlie, life's too short. Before you know it, you're gone. You're no more a kid. You're not a 30-year-old living in I don't know. Things really fly by, And that's what I don't think a lot of people are realizing. Another thing that I don't seem to understand with Gen Z is that, like, you have an issue with old people.
Amanda, do you agree with me?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Again, I could be wrong. But it feels as if, like, if you're old, you're old. Old people are, you're old.
But you're old.
What
again? But you're old.
But that shouldn't change the fact that we know what we're doing, and we also when we tell you something, it should even be more like, oh wow, you're old. You probably know what you're talking about. But now, when you're old, it's like, Charlie, forget about him. He grew. Which, for me, I don't think When we were young as well, man, when I was your age, we're sitting right where you are, right same spot. We're right here. I was sitting right same place. And back then, when people were old, we were like, oh, we give them that kind of respect and like, oh, we just see you grow. So yeah. But you guys, no, none, zero. It's all like, oh, these guys, they grow, they know what they're talking about. Which is a rebellion. It's good. It's the youth rebellion. Why not? I don't have a problem with it. But then nobody should complain when things are not going on.
But who says things are not going on?
You just said it yourself. We the hustle.
No, we the hustle. We the make things to the happen. Right now we run everything. We the do. Look at the largest turnout. If musicians want to blow, who will come to? We the Gen Zs. Even the adults, if they want their stuff to go, they come back to us, the Gen Zs.
All the brands.
Although with the hustle, we still they make things happen.
100%. But then the complaining is too much.
What are we complaining about?
You guys complain about everything, man.
About what? What have you heard?
I've heard everybody complain. Gen Z's complain about everything, man. They complain about the time they gotta get to work, about the time they gotta leave work.
Why 9 to 5, man? Why 9 to 5? Why 9 to 5? Somebody standing on the pitch for just 90 minutes and is making millions of money.
And we cannot all do that. That's the problem. We can't all be that. There's only a select few that can do that. And the minute you start looking at that pitch and say, we all want to flood that pitch, how many people in one team? There's no space. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to find something else.
That is why we're all moving to content creation. At least that one 30 minutes.
So that one, even that one said, think about it. Even content creation, perfect, great idea. Everybody's doing it. But if your stuff is not hitting, how long can you keep doing that for? And how long can you keep repeating it, thinking that this is my calling? It's not by force that has to be your calling. Who says that? It's not for everybody. Content creation is literally not for everybody. Everybody thinks, oh, content creation is very easy. I just have a phone. Yeah, go ahead and do it. But it's not for everybody. There's people who know what they're doing, who have molded it and then mastered it. That's what they do because that's what they do. But if you just think that, oh, because it's content creation, I just go and do some TikTok video and start dancing.
But nobody woke up and just said, this is mine. Everybody just took it by chance. And then when it blew, like, okay, you know what? Let me just master it.
Yeah, but when it doesn't, it doesn't. And like I said, it won't happen to everybody. There's some people that it will happen for, and some people will be lucky, and there will be some other people who are not lucky. And when that happens, what do you do?
Eddie, so I just seen you sign a partnership deal.
A great segue.
With entertainment.
Ghana Entertainment Awards USA. Yes.
What different vibe are you bringing to them? Because we've seen them host award shows. Yeah.
For I think about 6 years.
This is their 7th anniversary this year. I mean, with them, I was a part of the board for a long time, as well. Wow. So like I've been with them for a long time.
Okay.
I think the main thing that we're bringing as What's Up TV is the Pan-African vision, because What's Up TV is a Pan-African station from, we look at Guinea, Mali, Ivory Coast, the Francophones, Nigeria. So we're trying to include a lot of that as well in this year's edition.
Wow.
I think that's the main thing, just to add that Pan-African touch. Even though it happens in the States, it's happening in New Jersey this year. But at the end of the day, what are we bringing from Africa that's a bit different from all the other ones? So I think the inclusion of all these other African countries is the Pan-African vision that we're incorporating.
Eddie, the entertainment, Ghana Entertainment Awards, USA, realize that just as the other schemes have been doing, specifically for movies, for music, there's this one industry in the entertainment space, basically Ghana, that we've had controversies around, the movie industry. What are you guys looking at? But realize that Ghanaian movies is not actually doing well how sister nation Nigeria is actually doing.
Yeah.
So what are you going to award this particular segment for?
Well, thank you for that question. You know how they say, thank you for that question. I would say, first of all, the problem with Ghanaian movies is not just a problem with Ghanaian movies. If you look at it worldwide, Hollywood itself are struggling with movies.
You think so?
Yes, I know so. I'm a big movie guy. I know that all the movies that are coming out now are almost whack. All of them are whack. Except for maybe look at Sinners. Sinners is okay.
Yeah.
The Marvel franchise even. Look at Marvel. Marvel's done so well for so long, but they've released some thirds. Eternals was a bust. The other one, the other one with the chick, the Captain chick.
Captain America.
No, the one with the
new Captain America.
No. Even the new Captain America was whack. I mean, it was whack.
But this is where the youth out there still jump onto these movies and watch them. There was this one where
they download them, but they don't go and spend money. They get free downloads.
Oh,
man.
okay. So coming to that, we've realized that even producers complain about. I realized there was a lady on social media where she released a movie like today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow she sees it playing on TV.
Exactly.
So where is the problem coming from? Is that the systems are not working?
People are like, there's not enough creativity, in my opinion. I think that people are just recycling old stuff, and it's just rebooting old movies, and now with CGI, somebody who just shoots. There's an Ice Cube one that just came out. Oh my gosh, it's called War of the Worlds. I advise everyone to stay away from that movie. I love Ice Cube. Ice Cube's my man. The wackest movie I've seen in my life. And this is a movie that's supposed to be War of the Worlds, supposed to be a blockbuster.
Yeah.
This is nonsensical, because all of they're using technology, getting away with technology. Whereas, where are all the practical effects? Where are all the animatronics and things like that? Where everything is CGI, man. They can shoot a movie right now. The three of us should shoot a blockbuster movie right now, and then we say we've done a blockbuster movie. No, man, that problem is out there, and it trickles down to even Ghana here, because we're tired of the same content over and over again. You know, it's always the same storylines. Where's the different storyline? Where's the something that, I know Majid, my man Majid Michelle is doing I saw him, is behind the scenes making a movie, some hardcore stuff that he's doing. I'm like, with knives. I'm like, yo, you know, Chris Atto's also done some crazy stuff. We need more of that. We need more of people thinking outside the proverbial box and doing something different from what we've been doing for so long. You wouldn't expect the thing to grow if you just keep repeating the old stuff, and that's the problem.
Well, still around the industry, you are awarding the industry in general,
Yes, sir.
entertainment industry in general. Do you think that the industry is not united? And I come from the perspective where just about last week or the weekend ago, we had then the board, creative industry, Anrenda Dilumba, and then this is where the most anticipated Ghanaian movie from Lil Wayne was also coming out, and it had to crash. And then there's the banter here and there.
He came out and said that they were trying to sabotage him.
Lil
Wayne, what's up with that, man?
To some
Really?
to some extent, let me just give my opinion. To some
what's
extent,
your
I
opinion?
understood him because he's actually released a date
prepared for
Well in
it, and
advance.
then in advance. So in as much as you want to honor that Dilumba, you know that that was a very short notice something.
Important,
At least there was a way we could have still gone around it to maybe, because in the honor can still take place any day, anytime. So why that particular day? So what do you think? Do you think that the industry is not united?
Well, I will agree that the industry is not united at all. Like, black unity is an oxymoron. You can't put the word black and unity together. It's never been like that. So that's our main problem. So let's start there. We're not united. I don't even think we'll ever be united. We are against each other. Even we don't want people to succeed. When we see other people succeed, we get jealous, we get envious, and we got that and the kiss my teeth thing, you know, the KMT. So that's that. But I will say this though, they still could have done both events. The one that they did, the Dilumba thing they did at the Independence.
Independence.
It started off late. You can still go ahead and from the premiere you can go to the vigil. So I don't think that should have been an issue at all. But again, it goes back to that small banter of everybody wants their own, and me. Everything me, you, what? You know what I'm saying? Everything is you. Like the whole world should be you. It's too much. It
just vex you. It just vex you.
Vex, man, because everything be about you. Especially in this part of the world, it's all about you, and everybody thinks that everything should be revolving around them. That's the problem. If we could start just caring about other people a little bit more, you know, like pay it forward a little bit more. It's not always about the money and how much money you make in your pocket. How can we all? I'll tell you, we talk about this partnership that we're doing with Ghana Entertainment Award. It's about making partnerships, brands succeed. For me, that's my main thing. It's not about the cash. It's about making brands succeed, developing our brands together to make our brands go to the next level. That's what the mindset. That's the mindset I'm bringing to this business. That's why we've had so many partnerships with Ghana Entertainment Awards. We have Ghana Music Awards for next year. We've got that partnership. Afrofuture. We've got like all these. We're making these because it's all about developing each other. Not always you. You know, sometimes think about the next person.
Yeah. So before I wrap up my questions, what's that secret you've been using to enter the Gen Z space?
They are
Because
poor.
I see, yes, because I see you everywhere the Gen Zs are. What are you doing to reach out to them?
Identify as a Gen Z. Yeah, take it like that.
No, but I wouldn't accept that one because we all identify as Gen Zs, but what are you doing uniquely?
It's again, it goes back to thinking outside that box, you see, and stop giving what you think people want, and no, stop giving what people say they want, but give them also what you think they should want. That's another thing. A lot of the time we just wait and say, oh, if they don't ask for it, we won't give it to them. Why? How do you assume that if you give it to them, they won't like it? Give it to them. Try it out. Try out little things. Give them what you think that they should be having, and all the things that you missed when you were growing up. Me like this, like I said, all this stuff that I'm seeing now. Like I wish I had half of that stuff when I was growing up. So what if I could identify that, then that means that I know also what they're missing, and that's what you need to do. You need to find that niche and find out what's missing that nobody else is doing. The campus thing is it's a big thing. It's a perfect example. How we managed to infiltrate the campuses because we know that they're looking for quality entertainment. We know they're looking for that quality experience. How can we put it together? They want R2Bs, give them R2Bs, plus what? Give them something else. They want Kwesi Arthur, give them Kwesi Arthur. But what else can we give them? Whereas most of the time we say, okay, they want Kwesi Arthur, finish. We give them Kwesi Arthur, have fun. No, there's more to it. What else can you bring to the table?
Yeah.
And that's what What's Up TV is doing.
Wow.
Well,
Well,
we are diving into something very personal. You cannot go without noticing Eddie's tattoos.
Tattoos,
oh, the tats?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they
gotta
are quite
explain.
lovely. I mean,
Yeah, I was
all
as a kid.
African. Yeah.
I'm
As
seeing
a
some.
kid.
Like,
I was a kid when I got them,
I'm
especially
seeing
okay.
some Chinese.
Chinese. My daughter's initials, my son's name, the Junior Me, and the versatility, the war horn, the peace at work, at home, and then this one is just it's just that. It's a tribal. So yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of tattoos.
Which is your most favorite?
I would say it's this one because I went through a lot of pain for this one. This was real pain, man.
What's inscribed there?
This one is this one
Looks like, from where I said, it looks like you've written Joe.
What, this one?
No,
or this one?
yeah,
No, it
your-
does look like Joe. No, it's a Adinkra symbol. It's
okay.
It's a versatility.
Because where I said, I'm seeing.
No,
E,
no. If you
I'm
look at
seeing
well,
an O.
there's no O there. Yeah, look. So it's if you look it up, you know it. You'll see it. It's
Yeah.
versatility. It's my favorite ones.
All right. So Eddie, what are your final words to
Final
the Gen Zs out
words
there?
to the Gen Z's show. The Gen Z show. Thanks so much, guys. You guys, I really had fun. I swear I haven't had this fun in a long time. So big up to you guys and all the good work you're doing. And yeah, man, let's keep hope alive and keep making things. Keep thinking outside the box. Forget the box. The box, we've been stuck in a box for too long. It's time to leave the box. This is the time. 2025, 26, 27. Get out the box. Do something different. Find out what it is and let's move. Let's get out of that hole and try something else. It's about trying something else. Versatility. All of that.
All right, Eddie. It's been a fun time with you
Yes, sir.
here in the studio. And if you're watching, this is the Gen Z show. Just in case you want to rewatch this episode, you can find it on our socials at Metro TV Ghana and the Gen Z Show Studios. Amanda, what do you have to tell the Gen Zs out there?
We just want to thank Eddie for giving us the raw, the real, and the roadmap.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually giving us a very big roadmap.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And to all the Gen Zs out there, listen to him. Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are going to make it.
All right. So see you by next week.
Yeah. Signing
Peace
out.
Peace.
Bye.